We chose the winner for the reason that any case study makes it into the Effies. It was a clear, consistent and compelling story of a monumental challenge that they had to overcome, a simple, clear and articulate strategy and insight, some of the most phenomenal creative that I've seen in a very long time, and ultimately results that exceeded every single objective they set out for themselves. And that's what makes this a worthy Grand Effie recipient.
It was exceptional. The case was all the things that we needed in a gold and certainly in a Grand Effie, and it's probably the best representation of an effective and beautifully creative campaign out of South Africa.
The winner clearly stood out because of their articulation of the insight. It literally is a universal insight. You could take it to any country, and at the same time they found a way to localize that insight in the execution that they put together, and clearly delivered results.
Effies celebrates great creativity that brings business results, and I think that this was a great case study for that. The work was charming, it was exciting, it was creatively innovative, but it also delivered on the business metrics. It was a very clear case.
I think the clarity of the strategic choices that they've made against a really, really tough challenge really set them apart.
This year's Grand Effie was something that was just outstanding in terms of creativity, business results and strategy, and I think all three are super important.
It's been a long time since you felt such fresh, a South African type of work, but also the work any of us globally could actually identify with the insight. The insight is interesting. This was competing with many big propositions in that space, but they were actually able to break through.
They had an incredibly difficult challenge to overcome in an industry that has seen high competition from locally and abroad. They took a brilliant insight of how these companies are, I guess, not winning with consumers, and they really landed South Africans in an incredibly fun and creative way.
The Grand Effie winner this year really demonstrated what we want effective marketing to represent, which is being rooted in real insights that can resonate not only locally but globally.
What's interesting in this Grand Effie judging is just the robustness of the conversation. We had an incredible jury, and let me tell you, we debated these cases for hours, and I think the winner can be incredibly proud of winning this Grand Effie.